Hello everyone. This is very scary. I thought the scariest part would be saying the marriage vows in church and trying to get through Crispin, Hendrik, Oliphant Vollers all in one go without laughing in front of all of you, but I think we just about managed it, so thank goodness for that. So I thought I might say a few words about my lovely new husband. We met in Durham in October 2007 when I was a fresher and Crispin was in his final year. We were next door neighbours in college, but other than a shy hello in the corridor every morning, I was obviously far too scared to ever talk to him properly. If someone had tapped me on the shoulder back then and said, "That's who you're going to marry one day," I would never have believed them. I remember thinking he was very handsome and he seemed charming, funny and kind. So when I finally got to know him 6 years later, I was delighted to find out all of those things were true. And I have never looked back.
I, Crispin, Hendrik, Oliphant.
Take you, Caroline Francis.
Take you, Caroline Francis.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death us do part.
Till death us do part.
According to God's holy law.
According to God's holy law.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
I, Caroline Francis.
I, Caroline Francis.
Take you, Crispin, Hendrik, Oliphant.
Take you, Crispin, Hendrik, Oliphant.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death us do part.
Till death us do part.
According to God's holy law.
According to God's holy law.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
The build up to this speech has actually brought about quite a familiar feeling to me, that of standing at the edge of a cricket pitch, nervously waiting to go into bat. Lots of expectant faces looking on, wanting to be entertained, but I'm very conscious that I'm also in the way of them and tea. So best not hang around too long. Like my batting performances, I'll keep it short and sweet. On behalf of my wife and I. Thank you all so much for being here. We're so lucky to be surrounded by so many family and friends. Many of you have come from far and wide, from the Wild West in Devon to Switzerland, Spain, even someone from Singapore, Alice. And a particular welcome also to my granny, who's made it here all the way from 1923. 95 and going strong. Finally, on to my stunning wife. Thank you for marrying me. You've always made me so happy, and today the happiest I've ever been. I can't believe I get to call you my wife now. Caroline and I, as was mentioned, we met in Durham back in 2007. We were actually next door rooms in college, but neither my violin playing nor the occasional glance at my rippling torso managed to attract her attention. It was only the occasional smile and hello as we passed each other in the corridor. So I wanted to find the first real evidence of any correspondence between us. And it was trusty Facebook that delivered the goods. Turns out we made formal contact via a Facebook game called Jetman. Caroline wrote on my Facebook wall, "Please accept my challenge. I'm now a jet banana, and I'm ready to take you on." The Jetman flirting passed me by, and our online gaming relationship was short-lived. So it was 6 years later we re-met, double dating in Clapham, and caught each other's eye. Now here we are, me and my jet banana. Today has been an absolute joy, and that's because Caroline has totally run the show. One weekend of Wedmin, I remember, was I'd managed to source the couple of kegs there from my Devonshire brewery and arrange delivery, so I was very proud. Going back, Caroline, "Oh, well done, Vol." "What do you think of this mood board, this revised dinner menu, and this invite I've just drawn?" Back in your box, Vol. But the Wedmin can get a bit ridiculous. We probably spent too long discussing the table names. Kaz's gives you a little bit of an insight into the Kaza brain. Kaz's first type of idea, just blurted out, "Types of Pizza Express pizza." Who'd have known one of my early edgy date ideas would have had such an impact? But we settled on a few of our favourite songs. And I'm glad I managed to persuade Caroline that Little Mix's "Shout Out to My Ex" shouldn't probably make the cut. And I bet Granny's happy she's not sat on table American Hot. Kaza, there are so many reasons why I realised a long time ago that you're absolutely the girl for me. You're so kind, loving. You put your friends and family above all else. But what I think I love about you most is your enthusiasm for absolutely everything. You manage to inject an essence of fun into everything you do, and it's all those things that I wanted in my life for the rest of my life. So, I love you so much, and I think we're a great team. I can't wait for so many happy years ahead.
Belongs to hearts, even more than it does to minds. Love. That is the only thing that can occupy and fill eternity. In the infinite, the inexhaustible is requisite. Love participates of the soul itself. It is one of the same nature. Like it is the divine spark. Like it is incorruptible, indivisible, imperishable. It is a point of fire that exists within us, which is immortal and infinite, which nothing can confine, and which nothing can extinguish. We feel it burning even to the very marrow of our bones, and we see it beaming in the very depths of heaven. What a grand thing it is to be loved. What far grander thing it is to love. The heart becomes heroic by dint of passion. If there did not exist someone who loved, the sun would become extinct.